Today, we will be dealing with time value of money chapter. Have you ever experienced buying a chocolate of rupees 1 today which you bought it for rupees 50 paisa a month ago or a year ago? Why so? Have you ever given a thought about it? Or suppose if you offer a person of getting rupees 100 today or getting it tomorrow, why that person prefer to get it today? Yeah, it's because that person is well versed about time value of money. So what do you mean by time value of money? Well, the what that is the value of a money or a rupee today is more than that the value of tomorrow it's going to be. The reason behind the change in value of money can be of money supply, inflation, recession, and etc. Now let us understand formulas in time value of money. These are the main formulas in time value of money chapter. The formulas are categorized into two main factors. One is interest factor and another one is annuity. So the first two formula is of interest factor and the second two formulas are of annuity. We use interest factor formula when there is uneven cash flow. Say for example, you receive rupees 1 lakh this year and next year you receive rupees 1 lakh 50,000 and the third year, fourth year keeps on differing. Then we use PVIF or FVIF formula. While in case of annuity, the amount of cash flow is constant. Say example, you receive 2 lakhs every year, say for every next 5 years. In that case, we use annuity formula. So these are categorized into future value interest factor annuity and present value interest factor annuity. The formula of FVIF is present value into 1 plus R whole power n and PVIF is future value into 1 divided by 1 plus R whole power n. And next, future value interest factor annuity. R stands for rate of interest and N stands for number of year, equal to annuity amount into 1 plus R whole power N minus 1 divided by R. And present value of interest factor annuity equal to annuity into 1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus R whole power N divided by R. So this formula can be easily derived from here. So in case, see future value. In case of present value, put your annuity and say 1 plus Rn will be here. Extra thing is minus 1 divided by, that's all. The same way reflects for PVIF. In the same way, in the place of FV, we have written annuity amount into, here 1 minus will come from. Then we use the same formula here divided by R. Now it's very easy to remember, right? Next one is loan amortization schedule. It is also known as equitable monthly installment. To find this one, we use PVIFA formula. We often use PVIFA formula. Next, perpetuity. Here the formula will be very simple, 1 divided by rate of interest. When they ask growing perpetuity, when they are given in question about the growth rate, then the formula is the investment amount or total cost divided by rate of interest minus growth rate. The next important formula is when in question they have given compounding period as well as number of years. At that time, we use this formula, future value equal to present value into 1 plus R divided by M. So M is our compounding period, power M. This is compounding period into number of years. So you will be cleared with this formula, how to use, when to use, once if we solve the problem. And next one is a note on to find log, how to solve it. So just know this one. We will understand it much better when we solve the problem. Let's solve the first problem in time value of money chapter. And the problem is, suppose you invest rupees 1000 for 3 years in a savings account. that pays 10% interest per year, what is the future value? So 1000 is our present value amount, 3 years is number of period, and 10% is rate of interest. So what we have to find? Future value. So we know future value formula is equal to present value into 1 plus r whole power n. So present value we have put a 1000 and 1 from the formula plus rate of interest 10. 10 divided by 100, since it is in percentage, so we are getting 0.10 power 3 as they are mentioned in the question, number of years. So when we solve this, we get 1331. Now I will be showing you how to calculate this one. So 1 plus 0.10, that is 1 plus 0.10 equals to 1.1 into power 3. So into 1.1 equal to your square, 1.21, again into 1.1 equal to 1.331. So we have done this 1.10 for 3 times and we got 1.331, that is this value. Now we will be multiplying it with the present value. So into 1000 we get 1331. Thus the future value amount after 3 years, what we get is rupees 1331. In previous problem, we learned how to find future value. In this problem, we will be learning how to find growth rate. Suppose your company currently has 5,000 employees and this number is expected to grow by 5% every year. How many employees will your company have in 10 years? So, it is clear that 5,000 employees in a company are of present data and expected to grow, that is growth rate is 5% every year. How many employees will your company have in 10 years? So they asked us how many employees will be there in next 10 years. So this is of future value concept. So we can use future value formula as like present value into 1 plus r power n. Instead of the place r, we can put g since it is a growth rate. So growth rate 5. So it's given percentage, growth rate in percentage, 5%. So we will be doing 5 divided by 100, it is 0.05 and the formula plus 1. So we are adding plus 1, we will get 1.05 and number of period is 10. So I will show you how to calculate that. So first you do into 1.05. Now we know this is the square value of this 1.05. So instead of putting multiplying again 1.05, there is a shortcut. Press this equal 8 times. As you've done it for square, next remaining is 8 for 10. So equal to. Now you will be getting this value. Just don't take whole number, just take 4 numbers after decimal point and multiply it with 5000. You will get the final. In this sum, we will be finding the growth rate. So last two previous sums, we just found the future value. But in this sum, we are going to find the growth rate. As the question states, Phoenix Limited has revenues of rupees 100 million in 2010, which increased to rupees 1000 million in 2020. What was the compound rate in revenue? So this is compound rate in revenue. We will find R. So the formula we use here is future value formula, but instead of R, we will be putting G and finding the value. Let's see. As I said, we are substituting G in the place of R and we are writing the values whatever given. Future value as 1000, present value as 100 and number of period year is 10. So while calculating, we bring this 100. How to solve this concept? We bring all numbers to one side, right? So we bring this 100 down of this 1000. So this remains the same. When we cancel this, we get 1 plus g power 10 equal to, when you cancel this, you get 10. So 10 here. So you get this step, right? When this 10 moves to this side, it is a multiplication. When it comes to this side, it comes into division, change into division. So g equal to 10, 1 divided by 10. And this one, if it goes this side, it becomes minus 1. So now the question is how to solve this. So to solve this, we use a logarithm method. Do you remember the technique which I have written in the formula sheet? So that's the concept what I'm going to explain now. So pay attention and listen it very carefully. So now we get, if you divide 1 divided by 10, you get 0.10. Let me show you in the calculator. 1 divided by 10 equal to 0.1. So this what we have got the value 10, 0.10. So this value 10 is there, right? So with this 10 you have to press root 12 times. See here, 10 and this root 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you get 1.005623, the value I've written here. Write the complete value, and the second step is subtract the answer whatever you got with 1. 1 is a standard form. So minus 1, you will be getting 0.0005623129, and with this answer you have to multiply the rate of interest what you have got here, 0.10 into 0.10, you get the value 0.4056233125. Yes, right? With this you have to add plus 1. Again, 1 is the standard form. Plus 1. You get this value. Now, with this answer, you have to press into equal to 12 times. Just see here, into equal to, into equal to. Keep pressing 12 times, then you will get the final answer. That is 1.2589. Now see here, g equal to 1.2589. You remember this minus 1 is here. So subtract it minus 1. Then you will get 0.2589. If you round off, you get 26. So g, that is growth rate, equal to 26%. We got the final answer and the sum is ended.